Today we're doing our meditation with King Belith. We're gonna invite King Belith to join us today. So let's just take stock of where we are. There might be a lot of things going on. There might be a lot of noises around you. You might be like in the car right now, like just listening to me. I don't know what everyone is doing, but whatever you're doing, it's cool. You know, you don't have to expect perfection in order to meditate. You really don't, because I always say this and I'll say it again and I'll always say it, but the reality is life doesn't stop for us. The world continues, and so we are going to continue with it, but we're just going to take a pause, a moment, and we're gonna be here with it. So if you can close your eyes, awesome. If you can't, that's okay. It's okay. This is not necessarily something that you have to be still for, or that you have to close your eyes for. The best thing to do is to meet yourself where you're at and be able to do what you're capable of doing. I do want to shift our vision. So we're going to shift our vision to our third eye. And I want you to think of a memory. It could be anything. It could be something you did last week. Anything. Just remember a time. Like right now I'm thinking about going to see the Barbie movie with Garrett. That's what popped in my head. Just think about it. See how it plays in your mind like a movie. Notice if your eyes are open or closed. Notice how vivid it is. Allow that to fade away, that memory. And I want you to think about right now where you are. Think about your surroundings. I'm looking at all my tarot cards over here. My ADHD pile of tarot cards. Looking at Lucifer's altar that I need to clean. Take it in. We're just giving food to your brain right now. We're feeding it. Our brain, especially if we're neurospicy, it needs a lot of stimulation. And so we want to give it stimulation. So as I'm talking, I'm having like 40 thoughts about different things that I'm looking at. We are just feeding our brain right now so it's not so starved once we focus in on our meditation. We're also really present because we're taking in our present surrounding and we're thinking about the surroundings, not anything else. We're only thinking about what's around us. I'm staring at this adorable little ghost right now that a student made for me that I keep right by my desk. Yep, so we're now going to hone in a little bit. Close your eyes if it's easier. If you can't close your eyes, that's okay too. Try to focus on one particular object. And start to see yourself in your mind. We're just going to do a bird's eye view, meaning we're looking at ourselves. And then we're going to move closer to ourselves to the point that we are inside of ourselves and we now are seeing through our eyes. And I want you just floating in space. Floating in nothing. Interstellar. We're just floating. just floating in nothing. And I want you to pick a star, and I want you to move towards it. It's going to get brighter as you get closer to it. It's going to get brighter and brighter and brighter. And eventually you're going to see a set of doors. Get to the doors. These doors are going to be different for everyone. For me, they are a set of church doors, and I don't know why, but whatever they are, they are. And you're going to open the doors. Okay. Wherever you are right now, just bear with me because I'm listening to King Belith and what he wants me to say. On the right side are the faces of people who have hurt you. They cannot get to you. They cannot touch you. They cannot move. They are completely immobilized. They're just standing. But they are on the right side. There's a long aisle, a long hall that's going to appear. On the left side, they're going to be the faces of people who have supported you, people who have rooted for you, people who have cheered for you, people who've loved you, friends that care for you. They are also immobile. They cannot get to you. They cannot move. They cannot touch you. You are very, very safe. I want you to look at the end of this aisle because King Belith is standing there. I want you to take in what he looks like for you. He may just be energy. He may be in human form. He may be in a infernal form. Just go ahead and take him in. When he nods his head, you can start walking towards him. Keep your eyes, as much as you can, keep your eyes on him. I know you can feel the eyes of everyone else. Pay attention to where and what you're feeling in your body. On my right side, because I know that everyone on that side really sucks, I can feel a lot of tension and anxiety, and it's like hard to breathe. I can feel my body like swaying almost to the left side. So really track what's happening as you're walking towards him. I know for me, there's a point on this walk where I really want to stop and I want to scream at them, but don't. Walk towards him. Do everything you can to keep your eyes on him. When you get to him, his hand is going to be outstretched. Go ahead and take it. There's going to be a set of stairs directly in front of him. Go ahead and walk up those stairs with him. There's a very large opening at the top, and it opens up to a huge grand ballroom. Allow your body and what you're wearing and what you look like to shift. Maybe you're wearing a ball gown now, maybe you're wearing armor, maybe you're naked, who knows, who cares? Just allow, energetically, allow yourself to shift. Whatever you're shifting into, if it's a big, beautiful ball gown, whatever it is, if it's armor, you have earned this. You deserve this. When I say this, I mean to dance, to express yourself, to be free of the eyes. So take his hand and dance with him. Let him lead. The more joy you feel in this moment, the more the eyes of those who have hurt you disappear. They will disappear. Everyone downstairs is slowly disappearing as you continue to dance with him. I'm an incredible, mediocre ballroom dancer, so I'm really letting him lead. Just laugh and forgive yourself. Have fun. He has a message for you. Let him whisper it in your ear. Take his arm and walk down the stairs together. I want you to notate what you see. Notate how you feel. They're all, your eyes are closed. They're all gone. They're not facing you anymore. Some of them may be there, some of them may not be. It doesn't matter. They don't matter. I want you to take a moment with him. Take a moment with him. Share your thoughts and feelings. Pay attention to what he looks like and feels like for you. Take a deep breath of gratitude. And then come back. And you can open your eyes. You can breathe back into the world. You can feed your brain again. Look around. So today's meditation is going to be a fun one. I'm not exactly sure what to expect. Again, I know who I'm doing it with. We are doing it with Marquis Marcasius. And sometimes people will see Marquis as a female, and it doesn't really matter how you perceive them. And we are also doing it alongside another infernal that I'm going to call Infernal Wolf. See what they have to say, because who knows? I definitely don't. Alright, so we got 44 people in here. I think this is a good amount to get started. It's 9:04. Okay. So first and foremost, figure out where you are. Remember, you know the deal. If you've done this before, then you're doing it again. If you're joining us for the first time, can you send a little emoji? Juniper, that's my daughter's name. Marie, welcome. Fun show. Very love. Jessica. Cool. There's lots of new people in here. Morning. Welcome. So a little bit about how this works is it is a guided meditation. You're just going to listen to me, and that's it, and do your best, and your best is enough, and that's all that matters, and you're here, and that is a win. If you do nothing else today, you did something for yourself, and you should be really proud of yourself. You should be really proud of yourself for showing up for yourself. Because it is tough to show up for yourself. That is for sure. Alright. So, first things first. If you are out and about, walking around, it's okay. Active meditation is still meditation. If you are home and you're sitting down and you have the opportunity to close your eyes safely, then amazing. Go ahead and do that. If you're out walking around, don't close your eyes, because you'll walk into a tree and that won't be good. So we really just want to meet ourselves where we're at, no matter where we are. I am home, and so I can close my eyes because I'm sitting right here in my nice comfy chair. But I try to keep them open so I can see comments just in case new people come in. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to move our attention now into our mind. And I want you to think about the last time that you cried. If you can't remember, it's okay. You feel that feeling of trying to remember, of your mind working, your mind kind of turning its wheels a little bit? Unless obviously it was 2 minutes ago and then you remember. Keep your focus in your mind. Keep your focus in your mind. It's okay if you can't recall the actual time, but I want you to think about tears if you can't recall the actual time. Think about them. Think about how they feel on your face. Think about how they feel in your body. Think about the different ways that tears can help heal. All right, while your mind is racing, I want you to just take a moment and think about some things that you need to do today. What are some responsibilities that you have on your plate today? I want you to think of at least 2. And now I want you to say them out loud, if you can. For me, it is call insurance and get a small workout in. Okay. Good to know. We're going to set them aside. I want you to remember something. The world does not stop for us. There will be noise. Dogs will bark. Cars will alarm. People will say things, walk around. Ambulances and fire trucks will drive by. Things happen. We're part of a beautiful, beautiful world that is continuously turning and evolving. And it just doesn't stop for us. If the apocalypse was tomorrow, the ocean would still crash waves, and the birds would still fly, and the trees would still blow in the wind, and the bees would still pollinate. Nothing happens because we are not the center of the universe. But today we're the center of our universe, right now. So I want you to close your eyes, and I want you, if you can, otherwise keep your eyes open. And I want you to visualize a color. Visualize a color. For me, it's purple, like little purple dots. They're all swirling in a circle. Visualize a color. Allow it to manifest however it wants to manifest. Try not to push it. Think about where you're sitting or standing right now. Are you in a chair? Are you on the floor? Where are you? What's supporting your body? And I want you to allow your body to fall between that support. Like it slips down, slips through. Good job. And allow yourself to fall. We're not falling fast. This is not Alice in Wonderland, but we are definitely falling. And the more we say to ourselves, I accept that I'm falling, I accept this meditation, I accept where I'm at, the slower we'll fall. So eventually, we will float like a feather down to the ground. Thank you. Take in where you are. What does it look like to you? you just see darkness, that's okay too. If you're in an open field or open beach, that's okay too. There is no right answer. I want you to look around, and I want you to find an object. This object unlocks the key, unlocks the door to where we're supposed to go. So maybe the object you find is a key, maybe it's a coin, maybe it's a marble. Whatever it is, it is. Go ahead and find it. For me, it's a key. I want you to think about what the door looks like. For me, it's wooden. It's very carved. It's ornate. It's round at the top. It can look however you want. And you're going to open that door and pass through it. It should be dark. It should be very dark. And I want you to hear the noise that's surrounding you. It's like a breathing, a heavy breathing that's pacing back and forth all around you. You're definitely not alone. It might feel a little ominous. Pay attention to where this energetic signature exists in your body. For me, it's very much in my sternum and in my belly. I have butterflies. Pay attention to where you feel Marquis Marcasius in your body. I can also hear my heartbeat. He's going to walk right up to your face. He's going to place a hand on your cheek. Go ahead and lean your head into his hand. What does it feel like? Is it cold? Is it warm? What does it feel like? I want you to sit on the ground, wherever you are. You don't have to in the physical plane, just in your mind. Go ahead and sit down on the ground. And in front of you, a small patch of grass grows, and a single flower. Look at the flower. Notate this flower. You are going to look up its metaphysical properties after this meditation, so pay attention to this flower that blooms right in front of you. He wants you to have it. There's something he wants you to know about it. He's going to sit directly in front of you. He wants you to touch the flower, the stem of the flower. And he wants you to extend to the flower the same amount of love you have for yourself. Extend it into the flower and watch what happens to the flower. Does it change? Does it grow? Does it get bigger, smaller? What is happening to the flower? You can stop touching it. Don't forget what flower it was. Well, how does it look? How has it changed? Did it flourish? Or did it die? What are you doing to yourself? Are you managing to nurture yourself enough to grow? Stand up beside him. He's going to stand up first and reach down a hand to lift you up. You'll feel another presence approach from behind. It's a large presence, so don't be scared. If you turn around, it might look like a wolf. It might look like a man. Don't be scared of how it presents. It might be at a distance, and it might be very, very close to you. Marquis Marcasius is still beside you. He's going to tell you to look ahead. Ahead of you is a forest. It's slowly popping up out of the darkness. You'll see it. It's going to look different for everyone. Mine is mostly white, but it's going to look different for everyone. Mine is rather open, cold, but it's going to look different for everyone. Allow this forest to form. It's popping up faster and faster and faster. And there's a path. We cannot see where the path goes. But Marcasius has instructed me to tell you that on the count of 3, you are going to run from the wolf that's behind you. You don't know why, but you're going to run. 1, 2, 3. Trust yourself. The path will keep unfolding as you run. Don't turn around. Don't look back. Don't wonder how close it is. Don't wonder if he's nearby. I know you can hear him. Just keep running. Just keep trusting the path in front of you. Jump branches if you have to. Jump the leaves. There's a creek of water ahead. Just run through it. It's not that deep. Just go. Ignore the sounds that you hear behind you, to the side of you, all around you. Just keep breathing and running. I know it's tiring. I know that the path keeps popping up and it probably looks like a big circle, but just keep going. At a certain point, running will become comfortable. Running from all the things that scare us. At a certain point, we know we have to stop. So on the count of 3, you're going to stop running. And you're just going to turn around and you're going to face it. 1, 2, 3. Stop. Face it. I know he's huge. He might be scary. Just stare at it. Don't cry. Stand still. Stand tall. Just stare at it. Pay attention to how he's shifting. Pay attention to how he's looking at you. Is he smiling? Is he as scary as you thought he was? You can have respect for something you're scared of, but you don't need to run from it. You can acknowledge your fear instead of living in it. You can spend time with things that scare you and learn about them. Challenge yourself. Marquis says to walk. He will stay just a step behind. Keep your eyes forward. Your back is safe. We walk alongside our fears, even if they're just a step behind. They do not control us, and they do not dictate us. We do not run or move impulsively because of them. They stay quietly one step behind or one step to the side. And we acknowledge our strength as we take one step forward, one step at a time. I want you to stop again and turn to him. I want you to bow your head in gratitude and thank him for his time and his wisdom. Take a deep breath and come back to the space. Good job, guys. On my Linktree, I have 2 playlists that are on there. One is called Milk and Honey, and one is called Mini Meditations. And so if you needed meditation music, it's an entire playlist. I think that there's 670 songs on it, 4 days worth of meditation songs. So that's quite a bit. And then the Milk and Honey playlist was a playlist that I was kind of building for Shufflemancy with Demons and also my show. So yeah, if you do have Apple Music, those 2 playlists are available for you. I don't have a Spotify playlist just yet, sorry. Almost like a projector. I want you to think to yourself right now that you are safe now as well. You are safe. If you're walking around, there's a bubble around you. If you're sitting down and you're in a safe space that you love, think about that space and how you've cultivated it. If you're walking right now, I want you to walk between something. If it's two trees, if it's two aisles, walk between something. If you're sitting down and you're in your home, I want you to visualize a door. I don't care what this door looks like. Take in how it looks. What's it made of? Are there carvings on it? Is it simple? Is it modern? Is it Victorian? Is it elegant? Is it run down? Just notate. Just notate what the door looks like. And I want you to walk through the door. When you walk through the door, you're in a long hallway. It's lit by candles. There's a luscious rug beneath your feet. You're barefoot. I want you to go ahead and squeeze your toes and wiggle your feet in the carpet. Take in how it feels. Take in the long hallway. It's lit by candles. If there's windows, I want you to peek out the windows. There's going to be a set of double doors at the end of this hallway. But for right now, I just want you to walk down the hallway. And this is going to be different for every single person. But I want you to start shedding your clothing as you walk down the hallway, as much as you can. If you just have a jacket on and you take off your jacket and that's all you can shed, then that's fine. But if you can continue to shed as you walk down this hallway, leaving every article of clothing you have, then that's fine. I want you to go as far as you can with this. If you have to stop and breathe, then stop and breathe. Notate the temperature of the hallway. Is it getting colder? Are you getting scared? Are you feeling vulnerable? There's no one around. You're alone. But you are going to be walking towards these double doors, and I don't know what's on the other side. So it's going to be up to you how far you can go with this. Don't judge yourself. Do not open the doors yet. Get to the doors, but do not open them. You have one more chance right here before you open them to remove something. If you're fully exposed, okay. If you still have 2 or 3 pieces of clothing on, that's fine too. You have one more chance. I want you to use both hands and open the doors. On the other side of this door is a room. It's lit by the moon. There's no candles. But there is a mirror on the other side of this room. And I want you to walk towards the mirror. And I want you to look in it. From behind, you're going to feel 2 hands slide under your hands. You have President Valak's support here. Look at yourself. You are perfect. You are beautiful. But more than that, you are kind. You are generous. You are loving. You are enough. You are seen. You deserve to be heard. When you were little and you were playing games, your parents should have asked you about them. When your parents left for work and you felt alone, you shouldn't have been by yourself. When you were told you were lying and you knew you were telling the truth, they should have taken a moment to hear you. When you were asked to go get something, but you couldn't find it, and you were met with an exacerbated sigh, they should have been patient. When the body before you in the mirror was abused or violated or told it was one thing or needed to look one way, they were wrong. And the body before you is yours and deserves to be loved exactly as it is. When you're ready, turn and face President Valak. Turn away from the mirror. Look up at him. He's not looking at you. He's looking with you. See yourself how he sees you. More than just a human vessel or a meat suit filled with organs and gas. See how he sees you. He sees consciousness. He sees limitless potential. If you feel like you need a hug, take it. If you feel you need support, take it. If you want to cry with him, cry with him. If he wants to talk to you, let him. But take this moment. It's yours. No one's going to stop you. There's a silk robe across the room. Go get it. It's yours if you want to put it on, but you don't have to. There's a balcony across the way, and Valak has opened the doors for you. Choose how you want to step out onto the balcony. Choose how you want to bask in the moonlight, and whatever choice you make is the right choice. But make a choice. He's going to offer you his arm to walk beside him to the edge. Take this moment. As you stand beside an incredibly powerful president of the infernal realm, know that here you are seen. But anyway, let's do a meditation. And if you are ready, let's begin. So do yourself a favor and get somewhere really comfortable. Get somewhere where you can sit crisscross applesauce or however you feel most inclined, however you are able and comfortable to sit. If you need to stand, say you're out right now, you might be driving, you might be walking around Target, you might be doing so many things. If you're walking around Target and you're watching my live, you're a goat. Like, you're the goat. You're the greatest of all time. That's what I gotta say. If you guys are watching me and you're out walking around, like, that's impressive as fuck. And I want you to obviously keep your eyes open and don't run into anything, but you can meditate with your eyes open. You can do this. We are moving our energy from being consciously and obnoxiously aware into our third eye. And how do we do that? Go ahead and I want you to remember something. Remember a time that made you really happy. Maybe it was a birthday. Maybe it was, I'm thinking of Saturday. I'm thinking of what me and Garrett went out to dinner and we went and got Casper and I cried a lot. And it was a really beautiful day. A really beautiful day. Garrett and I had done a ritual that day with Satan and Lord Lucifer, and we devoted our love and our future marriage to Lucifer and Satan and Lilith and both of our teams, Belial, and it was really beautiful. And my daughter was there, and but no family was there, and it was just amazing, but sad. It's sad and hard to be a Satanist because it's so isolating and yet so beautiful. And then I got the phone call that they had accepted my offer at Hyundai and I was able to come pick up my car. So it's a beautiful, beautiful week. And Lucifer, part of my birthday present is to myself is that I am going to be posting Lunchtime with Demons with Lucifer when we are off this call. So this live. So you can expect that today. I got a Hyundai. It's the Hyundai Santa Cruz. It's like a pickup truck because I live in the backwoods of Mississippi. And I have a lot of driving anxiety, and so I wanted something with four-wheel drive that was kind of husky in case a deer jumps out at me. But it's the Hyundai Santa Cruz. Anyways. Okay, so the reason why I'm bringing this up is because Lucifer can hear you when you call to him. He can hear you, he can feel you. You don't have to prove yourself to get an answer from him. You innately deserve love and answers, and you innately deserve to be seen. And his gifts are endless and boundless. And his love and compassion and empathy and wisdom is all-encompassing. and accessible. And so I want you to, if you can close your eyes, great. If you can't, allow yourself and your thoughts and your eyes and your mind to go to a memory. Go to a place where you remember joy. And that place, that memory working in your brain like a projection, try not to judge it, because the reality is your spiritual body, your physical body, they are the same body. Your mind and your heart, your spirit, they are all connected and they all work the same. And when you pull on the energetic string or conscious strand or conscious strain, I guess, of happiness and love, you can feel it. You'll feel that third eye that we always talk about ignite or open. Allow your mind to wander here. You've probably got a lot of shit you got to do today. You've probably got, I can only imagine, you've got work, plans, friends, phone calls, bills. You've got a lot of things you need to do. You do not have to be neurotypical to meditate. You do not have to be quiet to meditate. You don't have to be still to meditate. You can be active. You could be working out right now. You could be walking, running. As long as you're listening to me and you are allowing yourself to experience whatever your mind, body, and spirit wants to experience during this, you will be successful. Okay. I want to bring you to a cave. I want you to sink into this feeling, okay? Think about this. It is cool. There's a chill in the air. It's wet. If you lick your lips, you can taste the salt. You're surrounded by stone. You can hear your breath. There's an echo to it, a rhythm. I want you to walk over to the stone. And I want you to touch it. I want you to feel it. It's cold to the touch. It's wet. What color is it? It's gray. Is it black? Are there fragments of crystals? Is there a grit to it? Sand? I want you to run your hand along the stone as you walk towards the light at the end of the cave. I want you to listen to your footsteps as they echo on the walls. I want you to create a rhythm to your breath. I want you to press your fingers on to the rock as you walk. Push the pads of your fingertips against the rock. If you can stand it, drag your nails against the rock. The ways in which you've judged yourself, the ways in which you've criticized yourself, the ways in which others have criticized you. We're going to push that into the rock as you continue to walk towards the end of the cave. This stone can absorb it. You can release it. You are capable of transmuting this energy and changing it. As we come to the end of the tunnel, I want you to push the last of that energy out into the stone. And with this next footstep, you're going to step onto the sand of the beach outside of the cave. Pay attention to the color of the sand. Is it white? Is it red? Is it purple? Is it gold? Is it black? I want you to kneel down in the sand and run your hands through it. Pick it up. Let it fall between your fingers. Every single grain of sand is a part of something much larger. It is a part of the beach you are standing on. Millions and billions and trillions of grains of sand are supporting you right now, supporting your weight. If you remove one grain, it seems like it doesn't matter. But remove enough, and the beach would be barren. Everything matters. The collective consciousness around you matters. Each individual, unique grain of sand matters. I want you to stand again and walk towards the water. I want you to allow your feet to plant themselves in the earth, in the sand, and allow the water to pull the sand around your ankles, locking you in, locking you into the earth. And every time the water comes in, allow it to fill you with its energy. And every time it goes out, allow it to take with it energy that is no longer serving you. Close your eyes if you can. If your eyes are open because you're outside walking right now or walking around Target, that's okay too. I want you to close your eyes in your mind. Allow this vision to go black. And allow yourself to feel the touch of a hand on your right shoulder from behind. And now you'll feel the touch of a hand on your left shoulder from behind. What color is that energy as it resonates across your shoulders? What does it make you feel inside your body? Where does it take you? Unlock your feet from the earth, pull them up, and turn around and face the energy. Face him. Face Lord Lucifer. Take him in. What does he look like? You'll feel his hands move from your shoulders. And you'll feel him move one hand to the center of your chest. I want you to lay your hand on top of it. And I want you to feel what it feels like to be loved. Every broken piece within you, allow it to be filled with his light and his energy. Come as you are, every flaw. You are enough. You are perfect, exactly as you are. Face every fear. Commit to yourself. Peer forward. Commit to evolution. Challenge all of your habits. Commit to discipline, because it is a form of self-love and self-care. Commit to yourself. As he leans forward, allow him to whisper in your ear and heed his message. Just take this time with him. If you are out walking right now, look around you. What is happening in the sky? If your eyes are closed, just listen. He's going to move his hand from your chest. He's going to take your hand. And on the count of 3, you and him are going to jump into the waves directly in front of you. 1, 2, 3. I want you to breathe underwater. Breathe and allow the space and this moment to fade away. And breathe and come back. Come back to this world. Come back to this plane. Come back to the physical plane of existence where you are filled with Lucifer's love. Come back to today. A beautiful, beautiful day filled with nothing but possibility.